What's up, guys? My name's Captain Dave and welcome back to Mass Effect 3, where last time we left off we successfully extracted the ex-Cerberus scientists and got a bonus prize of Jacob Taylor along to boot, but he decided he was going to stick with the scientists, help out on the Crucible, because he wants to be a better father than his father was to him and start a family and all that jargon. So I guess more power to him, more power to him, but we are still left with a whole bunch of quests, a lot of them pertaining to the Citadel, so I don't think it's actually as much as it looks. But with that being said, let's get out in that galaxy and see what is next on the agenda. And I feel that it is most likely the message that Asari said the Asari Councillor wanted us to go check out about the what's it called? The Monastery. They said there was a distress at the Monastery, so I feel that'll be our next port of call. Let's go check them out. Let's go up to the Nimbus cluster. Whew. Oh, hang on.
Signal confirmed.
Huh, nice one. I was just about to say I'm not going to bother checking around this this system or anything like that. I want to go after the Monastery first, and then we'll come back and check all this stuff. But seeing as how seeing as how they're right in front of me and all that sort of stuff, I might as well just take them. Seeing as how I'm here and all. But no, I'll leave the other systems. I'll get up to this Monastery first, I think. Not really in the mood to be going around scanning all this stuff. Oh, an intact Reaper weapon. That's going to come in handy. Glyph, get on it. Well, actual fact, oh man, 750. I really, I should have waited to grab that fuel deposit. Just practically wasted 750 bits of fuel, or units of fuel, or whatever you want to call it, when I only had like 3 units of fuel used, but oh well, let's go investigate this Asari colony, and then we'll search the rest of the system afterwards. Radio, and well, this was your Asari colony that you wanted to check out, Liara, so I do believe that you need to be coming along with us on this one. Stick with your normal armour. And who shall I join with us? Let's bring Caden along. Oh, I might have to stick him in that big armour at one point. I think it only does shields, yeah. Power recharge, I believe. I don't like this blue one. I think it looks kind of odd, to be honest with you. This one's kind of my favourite, and it does power damage, so it's just perfect. Liara and Caden. Sounds like a plan to me. Oh, what's that? I haven't brought Garrus with me. I know, shocker, right? Now, from this point on, you'll probably see a bit more of a diversity in the characters I bring. As I say, it's just for that first half of the game, Garrus is just a must. Also, while I was away from camera, last time I upgraded the Tempest and the Wraith to maximum, and now I've also upgraded the light. What's it called? The SMG ultralight materials 4. It's now 80% weight reduction, which is just dandy. Yes. And of course, Caden, we have not used you in a long time, so we've probably got a lot of upgrades we need to give you. So damage, it's accuracy, even though accuracy doesn't really matter because your squad mates just seem to have like the best accuracy in the world, so it doesn't really matter. But let's stick with that stuff on anyway. Good. Yeah, and as I say, I think I've got quite a bit of leveling up to do with Caden. So let's do recharge speed, shields and barriers. Yes. Cryoblast is something I've never used with Caden before, but I am tempted to. So I'm going to give it a go. What I'm going to do is stick the rest of these points in Reeve, because I know Reeve's something that I'm going to want to use with Caden. Power duration, damage protection, recharge speed, and effect against armor and barriers. So I'm going to need to use that armor and barrier damage. I'm going to need to use him for that later on in the game. So, but the rest of these points, let's just throw these in Cryoblast, because I'm tempted to see how that rolls. I mean, at this point in the game, we've got everyone increased damage and duration. Yeah, we've got everyone so leveled up and ranked up at the moment, armors and barrier, that pretty much at this point now, where you've got their thing and their 2 main abilities you want, it's just up to you where you throw it. And I mean, we've got warp, and I'm never going to use that because we've got incendiary ammo. So I'm always going to be using that. So let's just stick these ones in stasis. I mean, as I say, at this point, it's up to you where you go. I mean, I've got Shepherd ranked up as much as I want. So the rest I'm going to put incendiary ammo and then Paul. I mean, both of them fully upgraded. It's quite cool. But Cryo I'm never going to use. Shockwave is pants. So, hell, even looking at my Paragon points down the left, I mean, Shepherd is good to go.
Dig up any information on the mission, Liara?
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
Magnified biotics, eh? Great. What's our strategy?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
Well, don't be wrong, I know the Ardat Yakshi can be quite powerful. I mean, hell, Moritz nearly sucked Shepherd in with a sexual spider web of hers. But, yeah, is blowing them up really necessary?
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
And I feel their concerns, but at the same time, let's see if we can get some expert Shepherd peacemaking skills on. I mean, if it comes down to it, we'll blow them a hell, but let's see if there's something else we can do about it first.
Don't assume anything. Maybe the Ardat Yakshi sent out the distress call. If the Asari want us to destroy this place, I need to know what happened.
Agreed. Once we give a report to High Command, they'll stop wasting lives here.
Okie pokey, right. What are you all using, guys? First of all, you're using the Scorpion, you're using the particle rifle. Ah, good. Good. It looks like you guys are finally learning what I like you to use. So, Singularity. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right, so when you first arrive here, there's a few things you need to do. Number one, examine the shuttle.
There's heat coming off that shuttle. Someone just used it.
How astute of you, Caden. Number two, you need to run over here and grab this assault rifle stability damper. And number three, you need to run all the way over here. You need to admire this view, because let's just face it, this is quite beautiful. Soak it in, boys, soak it in. I'll tell you what, Liara, Caden, do you remember the Mako? Ah, wouldn't you just love to ride up those hills in the Mako? Do some tricks, do some flips. I mean, the Mako can definitely make that sort of steep ramp. Mako make it. Anyway, enough dilly-dallying. Ardat Yakshi. Danger, stuff like that. I could have swore there was something else you could pick up over here. But yeah, I felt for this one, Liara would be good knowing that Ardat Yakshi, and of course Caden's got biotics. I'm thinking Shepherd's a Vanguard, a biotic. You just need some biotic, badass bombardment, badassery. Some biotic backup, that's exactly what you need for this mission.
Elevator disabled. To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
Yeah, looks like we're about to find out. Oh great, it's dark in here, fantastic. As if we didn't get enough of this when we were on Tuchanka and on Mars.
Listen. There's a lot more than one.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Well, what I was going to say was last time we were in a dark area like this, you had your skull caved in by a robotic sex bot that now happens to be Edie. And then my PVR went and cut out, so not only are we in a dark room where we can barely see anything, we've got creepy things screaming, and my recording equipment cuts out. This is this is just a bad omen.
What was that?
Stay sharp.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I see those bodies over there. I'll be back for them. Backs to the walls, guys. Backs to the walls. I think at any moment's notice, I'm going to need to drop some singularities. And plenty of them.
I heard something.
I, tripped. Sorry.
Damn it, Caden. You're supposed to be a Spectre now. I'd expect this from Jacob, not from you. Ooh. Galilee's electronical signature. Oh man, Glyph is going to be busy extracting all this data we've found for him. Well, it means upgrades for Shepard. That makes me a happy, happy man.
Delay. You won't believe what Yanis managed to smuggle in. A copy of Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reel is floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Well, looks like she didn't listen to you, man. She's never seems to learn. Just doesn't want to delete that message. Is that a kettle there? What an odd place to keep a kettle. And and a floating cup as well. Wow, these Ardok Yakshi have got abilities. Just mad skills. Liara, did you know this? A reminder. Students are not allowed to visit each other's quarters or to meet in rooms unsupervised by staff. Students are also forbidden from extranet communication without approval by senior staff members. There are no exceptions to these rules. First offenders will have their free time revoked for a month. Further violators will be met with confinement. Our monastery is our shelter. For it to remain that way, we must make sacrifices. If we do this, I will have faith we can continue to enjoy an order and peace this place has given us, Matriarch Galilee. I was just curious, if an Ardok Yakshi kills, Liara, I'm talking to you here, if an Ardok Yakshi kills by having intercourse with another species and literally burns them from the inside out, what would happen if an Ardok Yakshi had intercourse with another Ardok Yakshi? I mean, would it be the most powerful one that destroys the other Ardok Yakshi, or would they both kill each other, or would they both survive? Caden, you're a little emo. You like these in-depth thoughts. Tell us your thoughts on the matter. You and Liara can discuss next time we're in a lift or something. New version of lift conversations. Oh. That scream couldn't be more perfectly timed. Looks like we've got cannibals here, and if we've got cannibals here, it means we've got Reapers. Well, it also means we have safes. I kind of miss the old hack game from Mass Effect 2. Anyway, to our staff and students, attached is our new daily schedule. Please note that wake-up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Floor wardens can download chore lists later this week. Please see Matriarch Galay or myself if you have any questions or concerns. Yours sincerely, Superintendent and Jethra. And feel free to read that in your discretion. I mean, I read out story time, but I think reading out the chore manifest is just, I think that's just pushing it.
This was the Commandos, Captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardok Yakshi? Anything useful?
A floor plan marked with the nav point location of a bomb. It's inside the Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say it seems... Well, I can't blame them, to be honest, if there was Reapers here, but then... If they just came here and just tried to help in the first place, maybe none of this would have happened, but... In fairness,
Ardok Yakshi or not, evacuating this place would have saved a lot of lives. If there's no survivors, let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
in my mind, it kind of depends when they got here. I mean, if they got here before the Reapers, then yeah, they should have evacuated. But, I mean, if they got here and the Reapers were already here, and, you know, the Ardok Yakshi were dead, then I kind of understand them blowing up the bomb. I do believe there is... I could have swore there was something around here we could have picked up. Oh, well, my mistake. Let's get moving.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
It has been some time, Shepard. You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep. I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special? You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
Yeah, I saw a few of them on the way in.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Faller and Rila have followed the Monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them?
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Yeah, if I remember rightly, that code of yours is particularly strict. Yeah, well, it seems like, if I remember rightly, there's nothing we can do to deter you, so the best thing we can do is help you and move this situation along as fast as possible.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
Well, it's like we're taking the stairs then.
My name is Tashia Poré. I'm wounded. Bad. Give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
I'll pass it on. I'm not sure if I can convey the tone as well, but I'll pass along the message. That's kind of odd. That kind of looks like a scene from Portal.
This place is enormous. There must have been thousands of people living here.
I haven't seen any survivors.
Me neither. And I bet most of them were civilians.
Yeah, most likely. That is kind of a concerning thought, though. The fact that we've been going around this place, and so far we've seen, what, 2 dead commandos? And concluding the one Samara got. Or should I say, Samara! The Justicar! God, I can't believe I nearly forgot to do that. Yeah, but we've seen, what, 3 cannibals, 2 civilians? I mean, shouldn't there be more bodies if the Reapers have been here? Kind of a worrying thought.
What is that?
What that is, Caden, is right on cue. Right, so we need you to hit a reeve on that. We need you to hit a warp. Yikes! Oh, okay, kind of dodged the wrong way there. Just the one, or we got more where that come from? Oh yeah, I see you back there. Come say hello. Oh, that biotic explosion sent that other cannibal flying. Where are you? Oh, bop, bop, bop. None of that eating your fallen comrade stuff. None of that over here.
And Asari, what have the Reapers done?
The same thing they've done to the rest of the universe, Liara. Welcome to the war. It took you a while. Looks like the Asari are finally joining the fight with the rest of us. Maybe once half of your population's been indoctrinated and turned into Reapers, maybe the Asari will finally like to lend a hand.